it starts to grow, right? It starts to grow and it shines a bit.
Mm.
Um, it starts pulling you in the direction. You don't know what it's pointing towards. You don't know what it means, but there's an instinct inside of you that says, I I need to follow this. So as as you start following this, it leads you toward the town. This town, thank you. This town is that of Daggerford. Let me
Daggerford. Is that
translate.
on the map here?
It is now.
Oh shit.
All right. As you approach into this town, you meet that of here. Wait, hold on. Let me grab your guys' tokens. Thank you for that. You meet that of fucking I forget your name. Mithrak. We're just gonna just for convenience sake.
Hmm.
Yeah. You both um you both sort of like bump into each other, right? Because Mithrak, you are holding this crumpled piece of paper, right? You don't quite know where it came from. One day you're in your home, um, sort of slips in through the mail slot, right? Just a paper with a couple runes on it. Um, you don't recognize most of them, but something in you is able to piece out what a few of them say, and they promise something about power, eternal power. You don't quite know what the rest says, but from it you gather that as a soldier and whatnot, as a pretty like headstrong guy, you're like, I want this. I feel like I could do some good in the world. I feel like I could do more with this infinite or promised power. So as you pick it up, you unfold it, you read it. Um, the runes start to glow. They sort of start forming this arrow,
Shit.
and as you rotate this page, the arrow rotates with you, and it starts guiding you. And that is how you meet Adam. You end up bumping into each other, and Adam, your tooth sort of starts to shrink again,
Like
and
two lost lovers.
yeah,
An
and Mythic,
innuendo.
and you're paid. Yeah, sorry. At the sight of you, he gets he sort of like
Fills up.
his tooth goes flaccid, and remember that your page starts glowing. It stops glowing. And there's no more arrow. It's back to the old runes. Promises of power, and you both sort of look at each other and like there's a confusion at first, but then you kind of understand that your items are either meant to be together or it's the people and the friends that we made along the way. um Currently a setting, you're in Daggerford. Um it's just the night before High Harvest Tide, which is an annual feast and holiday celebration. All
Okay.
the inns are full for the night. You tour with little coin as
Yeah, we are.
neither of you are like well prepared, um, and you have no shelter to speak of. So you guys look around for some shelter, and no one's quite willing to offer someone, just two random people with a company. So you guys just trek around here looking for some shelter. I don't know why you're on a roof. That was a mistake. Uh,
Parkour.
you guys ask around, and over here, as you guys get down to here, is you get to the stables. Right, and they're not, quite great,
Oh,
like,
Konosuba.
they're good with the idea of you guys, staying the night, right? It's a storm outside, it starts storming and whatnot. Um, I didn't mention that, fuck, hold on, sorry, let me read this part. Alright. You know, as you guys start looking for shelter, a searing bolt of lightning rends the sky, illuminating the evening in a blinding flash of stark white. The booming thunder that follows is so loud it shakes the very ground beneath you, causing the timbers of the stable to creak and groan. The light of the striker lingers unnaturally, silhouetting small wisps of fog that twist through the air. A thick, ankle deep mist gathers outside, shrouding the earth in a ghostly veil. Its tendrils curl invitingly, as though beckoning you to the
Wow.
darkness beyond. The rain continues to pelt the roof above, but the wind no longer howls, and the merry sounds of Daggerford's festivals seem muted and distant. The horses in the stable beneath stir uneasily, their whinnies echoing loudly in the stillness. An uneasy feeling sweeps through the hayloft, a cold shiver that has nothing to do with the wind or rain. And one by one, your your trinkets seem to do their unnatural. I don't know what the word. Yeah.
One starts growing and one starts glowing.
Yeah.
Thick.
I hope you know it took a lot of fucking willpower to not play the horses here when we got to the stable.
To not beat up a horse here.
Let me go grab my you can continue, but I'm gonna go grab my dice.
That's fine. Yeah.
You can agree with you.
With this, your paper, the arrow forms again, and your tooth starts to grow again, and it starts glowing, and it starts pulling you in a direction.
Put that tooth
You
away.
you emerge from the hayloft into the swirling mist beyond. The stones of Daggerford Street slick and gleaming beneath your feet. The city's laughter and cheer is now but a hollow echo, the brightness of its revelry drowned in that of fog that encircles you. The taste of cold, damp air sharp on your tongue, and the sound of your own breath loud in your ears. Your relics call you forward, the mist parting to make way. You move slowly at first, then faster, your heart's pounding in your chest. As you venture deeper into the fog, each step you make feels heavier, each echo of thunder a beat in this relentless march. The fog swallows the town, buildings reduced to looming shadows, their shapes dancing and flickering in the storm's sporadic flashes of lightning. Rain drums a relentless rhythm, the pattern of drops on cobblestone accompanying the distant, mournful plea or peal of thunder. For brief moments, you can feel something else beneath your feet, the steady pounding of a deep, distant heartbeat. You're pulled left, then right, then left again, the relics guiding you through the murky labyrinth. Distant and direction have lost all meaning to you. The shadows around you contorting and twisting shapes. Your blood sings in your ears, and the air grows denser, electric, as the energy of the storm, of the chase, swells with reckless abandon. And then the pounding stops. The thunder pauses, and the mist breaks. The fog pulls back like a curtain, revealing a tall, eerie silhouette that towers in the gloom before you. A grand manor stands before you. 4 stories of cold, soot-stained stone, tall, narrow windows, a high-peaked roofs forming a picture of austere, chilling grandeur.
All right, I'm back.
By the way, I'm supposed to move you. Fuck. All right. So, oh wait, I gave all that. Okay, basically, I'm not reading all that again. Sum it up. You and Preston's trinkets activate, right? And you're pulled along. Sorry, you're pulled along with the trinket. You leave Daggerford and you enter into the fog, pulled every which way. Seemingly, you lose track of how far you're going, how long you're distant traveling. All you feel is the blood rushing to your head. And after a while, all stops. The storm subsides. You know, thumping, the thunder stops completely. And all you're left upon is staring at God, I have to drag your trinkets. Holy crap, I'm so dumb. Anyways, you're standing in front of this house.
Mm-hmm.
At the Grand Manor stands before you 4 stories of. I already read that part. Hold on. Midway up, a narrow balcony just forms up from the third floor, offering a grim perch from which to survey the surrounding grounds. The centerpiece of this imposing facade is the portico, a stoneway arch standing sentinel before the house oaken doors. A wrought iron gate fills this arch, its rusty hinge creaking,
Cringy.
creaking as it sways in the wind. On either side of the gate, oil lamps hang from the chains, their light dim and flickering, casting a sickly glow barely preceding the surrounding fog. Beyond the gate, a set of drinking water. Beyond the gate, a set of sturdy oaken doors stand closed, framed by the gate and the lamps. The doors are old and weathered, their wood darkened by time, but they stand strong and proud. An unwelcome entrance to the house beyond, as gusts sweep past you, carrying with it a whisper of cold and dread that sends shivers down your spine. And with this, we enter into. No. Wait, do you guys not see it? Hold on. Wait. Hold on.
Blind to it.
Yeah, shit. Oh, shit. Oh,
We
shit.
blind.
Shit. You guys are blind, aren't you?
They took me fucking eyes.
How the hold on. How do I fix this? I might have to just turn off. Fuck. I might have to just turn off the thing I paid $6 for. How do hold on? Quick. Read your character sheet. What do you guys do in this moment as you can see nothing? How to fix? How to make players
We are. I'm attempting to
players
look at my character sheet. Did you
see
say that we were
around
going to level 2?
Yeah. Yeah.
My firebolt
I
is
am.
+6 to hit. That's actually kind of cool.
Oh wait, hold on. Did I not? Hold on. Wait, hold on. Dynamic lighting, vision, save. Do you guys not have vision? Is that what it is? No, hold on. Don't worry. Don't worry. Don't worry. Hold on. Wait. What if I just?
Wow.
What if I do this? Do you guys literally see everything?
Nope.
Do you guys see nothing?
Still blind.
See nothing.
Okay.
I still have no eyeballs.
What about now?
Still nothing.
Nope.
Guys, I'm gonna be honest. I may have to turn off. Here, what if I just crank it all the way up? Fuck. Hold on. How do I?
Damn, I didn't realize we were doing an. I'm gonna stop myself there because I don't think that joke's okay for Twitch.
All right. We're just gonna turn off dynamic lighting. All right. Fine. No more. I'll have to figure out how to. Oh, I entered a page. Okay.
I'll level myself up.
Yeah. Oh, by the way, Bresnan, you're starting at level 2.
Ooh.
Starting at level 2. So, just do your D&D Beyond shit, so you can level yourself up to level 2. I don't know. Forgot to mention that. All right. So with that,
Multi-class doesn't start until.
why isn't it zoomed to fit? Zoom to fit the whole fucking thing.
Level 2.
There. All right. It's fitting now. Cool.
It tells me what I get. Not have level 4 slots. Use my features as level 2.
Okay. When you guys, okay, do you guys want to just continue with the more lore shit as you guys go? All right. So with this, you both enter the home. You both just stand in the. Yeah, hold on. Yeah. As you guys enter through the first iron gate, you open it, creaking, as loud as ever. Like that grandma's old door that cranked like a fucking jet engine. It's just louder than that. As you walk in, you leaving the gates open behind you. You walk in. You hear a loud slam as the gates shut behind you. And as you look out through the gates, big tendrils cover the gate,
It's fucking
preventing you from
disgusting.
getting out.
Well,
Um,
it's not good. I would love to know if Preston's character has a voice.
yeah, does your character have a voice?
I
You don't have to. You don't have to. That's fine.
Well-
All right. And as you guys enter and the gate shuts, both of your relics cease to glow, cease to grow. You know, tooth goes back to normal size, and your page goes back to its normal runes. As you guys enter, you're actually
Yeah, magic missile. Okay, we'll equip magic.
let me actually no. So you don't notice this, Preston, but Bradley, as you walk through here, you notice there's a coat hanger, like right around, like, what to say, right there, right here. You walk up to it, and you notice a little paper sticking out,
Okay. I'm gonna grab the
and
paper.
you want to read the paper?
Yeah, man, let's read the paper.
All right. As you open the paper, you read it. It says, "You are cordially invited to Mr. Gustav and Elizabeth Durst for a
fuck my ass.
for a celebration of the 1-year anniversary of the Durst Mill." And you see the address, you see the time,
What time is it?
which, as you look to your left, you notice the grandfather clock sitting in the corner. The time is around the same on the invitation, 6 p.m. And what do you do with this information?
Okay, so the
Remember,
clock says
press.
6 p.m.
Yep.
Okay, what time does it say on the invitation?
Did it not show it to you guys?
I'm not seeing it.
Hold on. Okay. Check your journals.
Dinner invitation.
Yeah, because
6
I
o'clock
I
p.m.
yeah.
Awesome. So now,
So, however, Preston is still not aware. Preston's character is still not aware of this information.
the fuck says, well, I guess my character doesn't know his name.
No, I literally said you like Mithrak. Like you guys know each other's name. You guys did all the pleasantries and stuff. I think. I hope. Yeah, let's say you did.
Listen here, Red Devil.
Excuse me. Are you laughing at me?
Laughing at that goofy ass voice. That's what I'm laughing at.
Mm. You sound like a mighty clown yourself, Dragon. You know how many balls jokes I've made about the name Dragon? Anyway, there seems to be this dinner party that starts around now. Don't know where it's at. Could be where we are. Who fucking knows?
Well, it says at the if you look at the note, I don't mean
Well,
to
it
be
says
like,
where it is on the note, but do we know where
it says
we
that
are?
you would, yes, you would know you are. I guess on the note it says the Durst residence, but as you can assume,
We're at the Durst residence.
because as you pick up the note, that door's supposed to be open. You can see through this door, and hanging above this fireplace is a family portrait. That
It's also
family
a window
portrait,
for some reason.
you can see two parents, a female and a male.
Well, I'd hope so.
And
So,
what do you mean you hope so, bud? And you see two small children. You see a little girl,
Mm-hmm.
about 10 or so, holding a yellow doll.
Standard year.
And you see the little boy who looks a bit He looks a bit plumper in size, a bit smaller, about age 6.
Bro's fat.
He's holding a bluish looking doll that is looks poorly stitched together, whether that be through misuse or just like rough handling of the doll.
Bro's
Mhm.
abusing it.
Yeah. And the parents, uh, you see this older looking woman.
Can you move me to the portrait?
You want to move to the portrait.
Yeah.
You can move. Can you not move your own tokens?
Nope.
Oh, it's because
Either I don't know how
here,
to,
here,
or
here. Actually, go to your journal, drag your name onto the board.
there you go. Okay,
Now you can move it, right?
that tracks. Yeah.
Do the same thing. Okay. So you stay here because you're not moving yet. Also, why is that there? Who drew that, bitch?
I don't know what that's there.
Anyways, you're at the portrait now. What do you do?
Oh, I can draw. Okay.
I'm gonna eviscerate you both.
I drew that, but I didn't know how to get rid of it.
Yeah, you have to click on the arrow thing in the top left and drag over it and right click. I don't know. I will say that if you draw something stupid, I will give you disadvantage in your next roll. And
tracks.
speaking of that, around this time, as you're looking at this portrait, you get a twitching sensation.
Oh boy.
You know, staring at the fire of the fireplace, staring at the portrait. Something just makes it look so flammable.
It's
I want you to roll a Constitution check.
Constitution saving throw. A saving throw or a check?
We'll do saving throw. Sorry.
I'm gonna roll this. How do you want me to roll this? You just want me to roll a d20? I can roll it in person. I'm not gonna bullshit anything.
I get a roll. You just got to go to your character sheet and click on Constitution.
How do I roll?
You're not rolling.
Um,
Yeah, only he is.
I have a
He's
goofy little thing going on with me.
Yeah, he's got the thing where if he gets an itching feeling. Oh,
Dark Urge.
So you look at this and you're like, huh? Yeah, I think I'm gonna do it. And
Wow.
you take the fire poker from the what are they called when you get the, you just take you pick up the fire
Fireplace?
poker
Okay.
and you stick it in the fire poker. You wait there, grinning as big as you've ever done, and you slowly hoist it up to the family portrait, watching it burn.
I think fires are better when they're not contained.
You said level 2, right?
Yes.
All right, cool. I'm doing the character manager thing to level up real quick.
Oh, how beautiful!
And the whole portrait catches fire, burns, and falls down, falling into the fireplace and never to be seen again. Now with that, with your hunger sated,
I'll tell you, a poor house guest.
you feel like you can think more clearly. Which
That
room would you
tracks.
like to explore? Both of you. This is both of your turns.
This door here.
Preston, do you want to go with him?
Oh, I'm leveling this up, but give me 2 seconds.
Okay.
Not a lot, but
Um.
okay.
All right.
That would be a good time
Well,
for me to.
Well, then I'll say
Ugh.
this: after you burned the portrait, one thing that didn't fall in the fireplace that sort of fell off next to you
You fell
is
off.
is an insignia of a windmill. You don't know what it means.
Did I pick it up?
You can pick it up.
All right, I have this now. Yeah, I guess he's in the room
Alright.
with all the dogs.
Okay. I hope you look at the map and you notice that I carefully set up. Can you see the doors?
Yes.
Okay, so you purposely chose to go around the door icon. Cool, thank you.
What? No, I dragged my guy out the door. Do you see
No.
me dragging him?
No.
No.
You have
Oh, well, I
to
purposely-
drop him. You have to drop him for us to see.
Yeah, I purposely dragged him
There,
out,
there, okay,
did
there you go.
that, and then went into the door.
Okay, so you have to do it square by square. We don't see you drag it.
That's lame.
Okay.
Dragging
Anyway,
these
so you're not
nuts.
going. You're not going with Bradley.
Mm,
All right. I'm gonna let Preston go since your door's closed, Bradley.
Okay.
But Preston, as the door, you see the door open. You peer in. You see the light coming through, and as you walk in, you see a. As you crack the door open in this room, you catch a glimpse of something feral beyond. An amber eye that flashes in the darkness, and a bestial muzzle curled into a snarl. Do you proceed into the room?
oof.
The door cracks open, reveal a gray furred wolf frozen into place. It's only a moment before you realize that it's not moving, and another before you realize that it's not alone. This oak paneled room looks like the hunter's den. Mounted above the fireplace is a stag's head, and positioned around the outskirts of the room are two additional stuffed wolves, a larger gray wolf and a smaller brown wolf. Two padded chairs draped in animal furs face a hearth, with an oak table between them supporting an assortment of objects. A chandelier hangs above a cloth covered table surrounded by four chairs. Two cabinets stand against the walls. A pair of small toys seem to be forgotten beneath one of the chairs. What do you do?
Table.
Eat tables.
What?
Table.
What? Yeah,
I'm gonna
you
go see what's on the table.
see what's on the table?
Yes.
Okay. On the table, you see nothing out of the ordinary. Just candles, leftover glasses. You know, nothing out of the ordinary. Uh, just just a table.
Nice table.
So, is this a cupboard next to me, or like a
There's a
wardrobe, or-
cabinet right here. There's a
Yes.
cabinet right here.
I want to open up that cabinet and see what's in there.
You want to open up that cabinet.
Mm-hmm.
You open it up, and as you go to open it, you notice that it is. Let me just double check here. Hold on.
Whoa. My dark vision's 60 feet? That's fucking nuts.
I may have to reduce that. So you just give me a minute, Ron. I gotta scroll through here.
Whatever you
yeah.
say it is, it just is. That's
Two cabinets.
how that works.
Yeah, the cabinet you try and open, you without thinking, you give a tug on the handles, and it budges, or it doesn't budge. Sorry. You take another look at it and you realize, well, dummy me, there's a fucking lock there.
Yeah, dummy.
What do you want to do?
Okay, so I can cast
I'm finna
these.
break the lock.
Give me a strength check.
How do I do that?
So you're gonna
Oh,
open
your
up your
dice
character
roll
sheet. You're gonna
shit.
want to keep your character sheet open the entire time,
I have
right?
two
And
Oh,
then
character
like
you
sheets
that.
open.
yeah you okay. So you go and with
I
your
have a
fist
+5.
+5 to hit. You never specified you were using your
Oh,
halberd.
Oh, but yes, I was gonna use my halberd. I have a +5 for my strength. That's why I'm like,
Okay. So yeah,
I rolled a nat 1.
even that's attack. So oh yeah, you did roll a nat 1, huh? That's
Yeah.
unlucky. So you go to break this thing, and as you punch it, you feel the wolf behind you. You hear it move, and you look around.
Bruh.
It's
Nat
still
1.
it's still frozen as ever, but it's looking at you now. You look to your left.
I
wolf-
summoned a demon by rolling a nat 1. What the fuck?
The wolf to your left is looking at you well, and the wolf in the corner is staring you down. Bradley, let's move on to you.
Again.
Alright.
Bradley, let's move on to you. As you approach the door, you reach for the handle, but your keen ears, you hear that of celebrating.
That
You hear
tracks.
that of
Yeah.
clinking glasses, chatter, ongoing conversation, several partygoers. And as you open the door, all that vanishes, and you walk into an empty room with that of a dinner on display. A grandeur dinner that you've never seen before. What do you do?
I roll for perception. Give a little description.
What do you want?
Um,
No, you don't need to roll for perception at the moment.
oh, that's fine. Oh. Is there anything that sticks out to me? Other than that clearly there were guests here consuming dinner.
You do find it peculiar that you heard that there was some kind of ongoing dinner, but that there's no one in sight. The food looks untouched. The silverware is still in a perfect display. And there's nothing out of the ordinary of this staged dinner.
Is there a portrait above this fireplace too?
No, this one remains just fireplace, no portrait.
Okay. So, here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna step out of the room,
Mhm.
close the door.
Okay.
Do I hear anything?
The dinner party resumes.
I'd like to faintly knock on
Bro's
the door.
schizophrenic.
You'd like to knock on the door?
Yes.
There is no effect.
You gave this man schizophrenia.
The sounds cease as you enter the room.
There's nothing in here. Nothing out of the
Nope.
ordinary.
Nothing. It's just as just as it appeared before.
Okay, well, I'll leave. Back out into the
Okay.
hallway.
All right. Now we'll go back to Preston. What do you do in this moment?
I
You-
think you know what I'm gonna do.
Gonna
What are you
to
gonna try and
check
do?
it again?
Yep, I'm gonna try and break the fucking lock.
I will let you do it, but with your hurt fist, as you tried to punch it earlier instead of using any of your weapons. You now have rolled with disadvantage. So I want you to roll twice. And if you look at your sheet, right, you should see a tab that says advantage. Yep, you got it.
Dude, you should have made him punch himself
A
in the
15.
face with his fucking crit fail. He's just like, oh, you
All right.
missed that thing, and it punches himself in the face.
I like what I do better. Shut the fuck up.
I know, I liked it too. I'm just messing with you.
As you notice that you hit the lock and you loosen it a bit, but you
It's
don't
gonna take a
break it.
while.
The lock now it feels looser, but you still try and like grab on the cupboard to open it. It doesn't budge. Still, it's still given hold. What do you do now?
Hmm. What all's on that table?
Nothing out of the ordinary. There's candles. There seems to be just some wine glasses.
Yeah,
Nothing.
I'm gonna step into the room, assuming that I met with the same display he was.
Yep.
Okay, I'm gonna treat this like a weeping angel scenario. Just look at the wolves, admire them,
Mhm.
admire the craftsmanship and the
Good
texture.
idea.
You notice as you look at the wolves, they seem to be so out of the ordinary.
Oh yeah, no, it really does seem that way.
And and as you look at them, you realize that it's kind of odd that their placement is so very weird. You notice that
Smack a
this
bitch with a bitch.
this will ignore the wolves on the map, by the way. Only look at the tokens. This is where the new positions is. You notice that this wolf looks to be mid stride.
Okay.
This wolf seems to be snarling as it looks your companion straight at him. And this one looks to be stiff with its tail pointed straight up.
So
Now
did
I
you
understand the situation.
did you happen to pose in between these wolves?
suppose.
I mean, I do find that quite odd that you're in the middle of all
Let
three
me
of
let me
them.
strike a pose real quick.
Preston, your character takes a second to stop trying to beat the shit out of this cabinet and looks around and go, huh.
Yeah, that's about
Yeah,
how I respond.
that wasn't there before. Um,
New plan.
hmm.
I'm going to beat a wolf with a wolf.
Okay. Before he does that, can I Arcana check the wolves for magic? Just
Yes.
because I think they're kind of
Yes.
peculiar.
Arcana
Alright.
check on.
Would you like me to physical roll this, or you want me to just roll this?
Do it in.
Do it. Let's just do it in the app. Let's just do it in the app.
Why the hell are you trying to use physical dice in an
As I pay
online
money for this
campaign?
shit.
Yeah, dice are fun.
Dice are fun. You wouldn't know that
Dice
because
are
you've never played an in-person campaign. Alright, I'll roll for Arcana.
Hold
Wow. Dirty 20.
on. Okay.
Not a nat
Dirty
20. Yeah. So, a natural 20 is rolling 20 on the dice. A dirty 20 is rolling a number and then adding it up to 20.
So you get the feeling that these statues aren't
I'm saying that loosely.
behaving as they should. They
Mm.
look unnatural. And according to your friend who says they weren't there before, they're not staying put. You don't notice any movement about them, but you sense you sense that there is something sinister about these statues.
Yeah.
And yeah. I actually don't know if that's 20 worth. I think that's a bit less, but I don't because I don't know like what magic like you notice that it's not a magic you're familiar with.
Mm-hmm.
It's nothing of the um of anything you've practiced with. You're doing with like
Yeah.
it's more of a more of an evil magic, that of a curse
Lot of
placed upon
arsenic sorcerer.
at the moment you feel it might just be placed upon these wolves, but with your previous experience with the voices in the dining room, you
Mm-hmm.
feel it might be more than just the statue that is cursed.
Yeah.
Right. What do you do?
Communicate with my little buddy that's in a little bit of a pickle.
What is it you're fidgeting with over there?
A lock.
How's that going?
Oh, it's going.
Seems to be. Do continue. I'm going to keep an eye on our
No.
friends.
And you just sit in that chair or you just stand by the table?
I'm going to sit in the chair as I
Bro,
watch
just
the
pop the
wolves.
squat.
It's a mimic. Just kidding. It's not a mimic. um,
Oh my god, have you seen the new D&D mimics? So there was a new book that got released, and now there's like a bunch of new mimic like minis.
Mhm.
One's a toilet, one's a bed. Can you
Oh
imagine?
my god, that'd be horrifying.
That'd be
Oh my
that'd be
God.
terrible. Anyway, continue.
All right. So, yeah. So, as your friend is keeping watch, Preston, what would you like to do about your current situation? You feel as that lock is just so close to giving way. Maybe one good tug, and you'll see what's in there.
All right, knowing you, if you encourage me to do something, I'm not going to do it.
What do you do?
I'm focus on the lock and look back at him.
Okay. So you look at the lock and look back, and they're still in the same position as before. They seem to know when something's looking at them. But
Lock, you stay there. What is this?
the wolves do not speak common.
I'm not talking to the wolves. I'm talking to Home Slice over there who decided to
Okay.
take a seat. What are those?
Are you calling us white vans? What are you talking about?
Fucking
Send the mimic pictures to the group chat.
Oh, did you? I didn't hear the Discord. Oh, it's because I turned it on. Yeah, I didn't notice.
I don't see the toilet there.
So okay, so you test, you find that they don't budge. What do you
Alright,
do?
I'm gonna go fuck with the lock some more then.
Okay.
Another
Should have done
strength
that in the
check.
first place. Now that I'm
Yep.
watching over.
Disadvantage, and I want you to or sorry, I'll give you advantage. Sorry, because you got to budge. I'll give you advantage. All right,
Ah, nat 20.
nat 20. All right, you feel like it's about to give way, and you give it one good yank, and you rip the doors off the cabinet. The lock is still in one piece, but the doors are no longer on their hinges, and you kind of just toss it behind you. Actually, hold on. Let me see what kind of check I want for this. Give me a another strength check, just one.
Advantage or normal?
Normal. 19. You throw it behind you haphazardly, and you clock the statue behind you in the head. And let me roll.
Fucking hit him with the
Okay, I'm testing something, so it's gonna pop up in the chat, but just ignore it.
no.
Assuming that's the to hit.
And you deal 3 damage to the statue. And you notice that
Okay.
you hit it, it doesn't budge, but you notice some scarring on the statue. Not that of a marble statue or that of a taxidermied. You see scratches on it.
Motherfucker faking it.
Some perception you got there, but
Great perception, in fact. All right.
Well, I'm just going along with the
Sorry, I forgot to mention. In the cabinet is sorry, I'm writing stuff down. Do you guys see that?
see what?
A little green bar above the left wolf?
No.
No?
no.
Okay, good. 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 Good.
Huh?
All right. So you look into the cabinet, and you find that there is
Okay, Zach, I
a
don't mean
heavy
to interrupt you,
crossbow. What?
but do you control the XP?
Rate at which lobsters die.
Oh, I control what?
Do you control our XP? Because I don't know how to modify my XP. If I were to gain XP, I want to know how to add it to my character.
Yeah, I can. I believe. No. Yeah. Do you not see your character sheet? You can type it in up there. All right, I typed it in for you.
Oh.
Let's see if that saves.
Oh yeah, I can't change it. Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
Cool.
So, all right, you both start at 300 because I believe that's what you need for level 2. So, yeah, I'm gonna get on with it now.
I think experience goes to. Oh wait, can I actually modify it?
Okay.
Yeah, I can. All right.
Um,
I think it goes to 0 every time you level up. So.
what was I doing? Sorry, hold on. All right. In the cabinet, you find a heavy crossbow, a light crossbow, a hand crossbow, and 20 bolts for each of the crossbows. Along with that, you also find 3 silvered crossbow bolts mixed in with all the 20. So total of 9. crossbow bolts. And that's all in the cabinet. So you can add that to your inventory. Unless you'd like to share the wealth.
I do not know how to add it.
You go to your character sheet and you scroll down all the way to the bottom. You see all the blue check marks. You click on the purple little plus sign and you type it in. For example, I'm going to type in heavy crossbow. And doesn't really matter because I'm not going to be using a weight system, so it doesn't really matter how much it weighs. But you found. Do you want to just add these all to your inventory?
For
Just
now, yeah.
Okay. You found and then you found the other 60 crossbow bolts. You have 9 silvered crossbow bolts. All right. With that, what do you guys want to do?
Yeah.
Do you say nothing?
It's the hall.
You lagged out. Sorry. Repeat that.
Then I'll go out into the hall and we're gonna go find out.
Hey. Wait.
Okay. So, without warning, Adam just leaves. You're putting all this stuff in your bag, and Adam just leaves.
You commie.
Without the sight, the wolves start encroaching, but they're not necessarily aggressive towards you. It seems that
They're little puppies.
the larger gray wolf is standing beside the smaller brown one, and the other gray wolf has turned its attention towards the other two. Roll me a intelligent or a nature check.
I think you and I both know how that's gonna go.
You notice nothing about the wolves in
How do I
particular.
get a nat 1 -1?
He crit
Um,
failed that check.
And
I
with
double crit failed it. What the fuck?
and with this, what do you do? Okay, Adam re-enters the room. The wolves are still frozen in place. Adam, roll me a nature check.
Lovely.
Right. You notice that the larger gray wolf is a male, and the other two are female.
It's gonna get fucked.
The larger gray one and the smaller brown one are standing together, and the other gray wolf is staring at the other two.
Want to talk about how you just mounted that wolf for a second?
So the male wolf is staring at what?
So here, let me move them. So this is the smaller brown wolf. This one I'm moving.
Yeah.
You
okay.
see that the bigger gray wolf sort of gets closer to it, and they're looking at each other, whatever. How do I? Yeah, and the other gray wolf is looking at the other two. Actually, you kind of. I don't know, you look at this and you kind of get the sense of something strange. You get the color coding of the gray wolves, and it's weird for the male gray wolf to be meeting with the brown gray wolf, who is much smaller in size, and as the other gray wolf stares from the corner.
Whose wife caught him with his girlfriend.
You can see that the wolf is snarling with anger in its eyes.
On that note,
All right, what do you do, Preston?
I'm gonna go open up the other cupboard.
In there, you find sorry, give me a second. You contained a mounted piece of child's needlework. It depicts a boy and a girl holding the hands of a young woman alongside clumsily stitched words that read, "For Miss Clara." The young woman's face has been slashed and cut out.
I need this.
You're going to take it?
I said I don't need this.
You don't need it? You just leave it there?
Yeah.
Let me see. Is there anything else in there? Sorry. Yeah, no, there's nothing else in there. All right, that's all. You take a quick look around. You notice how odd the wolves are, but they don't seem to be bothering you anymore. Seem to be bothering each other, and you get the sense that it's about time to leave.
Hey,
What
wait!
else?
I was curious how much XP they were worth.
Your character doesn't know what the fuck XP is, anyways. What do you guys do now? And the door sort of slams behind you as you leave.
I'd
Howling
like to
being
find
heard
out
from the
what's in
room.
this closet here.
You open up the closet, and it's kind of like. Sorry, hold on.
Like this family's got
You-
some skeletons in their closet.
All you really notice is just that little hat there. That's all you really notice. It's just a little hat.
Fucking popping it on.
You're putting on the hat.
Yes.
All right. It's nothing magical. You actually roll me an arcane check.
Oh, okay.
Bro found the sorting hat.
Yeah, fucking helpful puff. I just know it.
Okay.
Damn.
Yeah, you don't notice anything. But there's nothing magical about the hat. It's just a bowler hat.
Look what I got.
Oh, stupid as hell.
Look better than you dragging these nuts.
And I continue upstairs.
And you guys go up the stairs.
I do not.
Or like stairs.
You know.
Kitchen.
Okay. Well, I will say you see Adam ascend the stairs and disappear to the second floor.
Pussy boy.
Preston,
Yes.
what do you do with the kitchen pantry?
Ransack.
You
Now, see,
enter a
that's the
tidy
kitchen.
kitchen.
There's a
You
little
enter a
pantry.
shut the fuck.
Okay.
You enter the tidy kitchen with dishware, cookware, and utensils neatly placed upon shelves. A work table has a cutting board and rolling pin atop of it. A stone dome-shaped oven stands near the east wall. Its bent iron stovepipe connecting to the hole in the ceiling. Behind the stove and to the left is a thin door. In the
What's in
right-hand
there?
corner of the room stands a small wooden door set into the wall. What do you do?
What is in the room?
The room pass. You go in there.
Yes.
You open the door, and you see that there's a pantry. Sorry, give me a second. You find that one of the shelves contains a set of beautiful decorative plates painting with pictures of windmills. One of the plates appears to have been knocked off the shelf and lies in shattered pieces on the floor, leaving an empty spot in the row of plates. A few inches behind the empty spot of the shelf sits an antique copper pot, its lid slightly ajar. Peeking out from beneath the lid is a cork of what appears to